Hey guys, what's happening? This is Devansh and welcome to the United Talk. Boy oh boy, what a 4 days we've had. Manchester City won, Manchester United 2, and I'll be honest with you guys, I did not expect this result. Even after the way we played against Spurs at home, Manchester City was a different proposition. The champions, at the home of the champions, and we just outplayed them. Every aspect of the game. We defended better, we attacked better, we just outplayed them. So, yes, I'm very happy about the result, but one thing I would like to come out and say is that last year at the same time, when Mourinho was sacked, the players had lost patience with Jose Mourinho. They were not playing with the manager. And that's the difference that we can see right now. The players right now are playing for Ole Solskjaer because after the performances against Sheffield United and Aston Villa, he was under pressure. And myself included, I was scared for him. But the way the players have performed and played against these two big sides, I think you can see that the players are wanting to play under Ole Solskjaer. They're playing for the manager. And if you talk about Ole Solskjaer, look at the tactics that he applied last night. I think he was brave enough to put out the team that he did because I thought he's going to again put out a 3 at the back just to try and defend. Because Manchester City is a team full of world-class players. And no matter how good you play, they are going to create chances in every game. They are going to try and score in every game. And more often than not, they will score in almost every game. So, to tackle that, I thought he will put out a back 3. He will put out a more defensive team. But kudos to Ole Solskjaer. I think he's learned from his past mistakes and he's now putting out a team which is brave enough and he's going for it. And one thing that United does really well, plan A essentially, is to counter-attack. And it works, like I've said before, it works against the big six teams, big sides, top sides, because they want to try and attack us. And in return, there's space created behind the midfield and behind the defense. And that's what we exploited again last night. Every player that I talk about today in this video deserves a 10 on 10. The entire team deserves a 10 on 10. The manager deserves a 10 on 10 because that's the kind of performance we put in last night. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he just pocketed Raheem Sterling the entire night. Raheem who? Sterling who? Wan-Bissaka was just not allowing a single cross from that side. Fred was sticking to Kevin De Bruyne throughout the night, and Kevin De Bruyne, while he did put out 1 or 2 good balls in the box, his performance was just, I mean, Fred played so well, I don't even have words. I'm just lost for words. Scott McTominay, and what a difference that this lad has made coming back into the side, and he has given so much confidence to even Fred going forward. Harry Maguire marshaled the backline so well. We were compact, we defended properly, all the balls that came into the box we defended. The problem that I had in the last video that I talked about, that United players don't defend with the balls coming into the box, and while we did score, we did concede from a corner. But Harry Maguire played so well, one of the best games in the United shirt that he's had. And then you talk about Marcus Rashford, who's scoring goals right now for fun. Left, right, centre, he's scoring goals, and the best thing is he's creating his own goals. He won the penalty against Spurs and he converted the penalty. He won the penalty against City and he converted the penalty. The goal he scored against Spurs, he creates his own goals. Look at Anthony Martial, a left foot finish, near post. Ederson, he's a world-class keeper, Ederson. What a finish. Look at Daniel James, he was tireless throughout the night, an assist for Martial, but kept running. And midfield, you look at, there's one player who gets criticized more than any other player, barring Ashley Young, is Jesse Lingard. And myself included again. I've criticized Jesse Lingard a lot. But in the last game and in this game against City, the performance that he's put in, he's not necessarily a very eye-catchy performance, but he's done the dirty side of the game really well. He's not scored a goal, he's not assisted for a goal, but he's defended properly when there was a time to defend, and then he's tried to link up the midfield with attack. And that's what Jesse Lingard is there to do. Every player on the pitch played a role. It was a team performance. The manager was spot on with his tactics. And what this tells us is that while people come out and say that, oh wow, this is great, and they are not wrong. I mean, when people say that this is good that United plays better against the top 6 sides, but then what happens when the bottom sides visit? They're not wrong because stats show. If you look at the stats, we've won against Man City, we've won against Spurs, we've won against Leicester, we've drawn against Arsenal, we've drawn against Liverpool. I mean, we've won against almost all the top 5 sides and drawn against Arsenal. So out of the 18 possible points, we've taken 14 points. And this form is a Premier League winning form. But on the other hand, the next 10 games that we've played, we've taken 10 points, and these are the sides who are in the bottom of the table. These are the sides who are not in the top 6. They sit, they try to defend, and they hit us on the counter attack, and we don't have a plan B against them. So I understand that when people say that this needs to improve and we need to have a consistency going. And to top that, if you look at our next fixtures, till the 19th of January when we play Liverpool at Anfield, these fixtures are all winnable fixtures, starting from Europa League match at home, Everton at home, Watford away, Newcastle. I mean, these are all winnable fixtures. But you need to understand that with the players that we have right now, the 21-year-olds or 24-year-olds, they are young players with no senior player to actually help them, support them, barring 1 and 2. So there's going to be a level of inconsistency amongst these crop of Manchester United players. And they're not going to turn into an overnight superstar. They're going to take time to develop, to mature, to close the games out properly. And it's going to take time. It's going to take about 2 to 3 years for this Manchester United side to become a world-class side, to challenge for the Premier League title. You need to give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer time, more transfer windows, summer transfer window, winter transfer window. Back him up, give him more money, give him time to bring in the players that he wants to bring in. Let him sell the players that he doesn't want at the club. And there's going to be a difference. It's not going to happen. Maybe there are going to be some ups and downs on the road throughout the season, but it's going to happen. This is a process, this is a transition. Stick with it, believe in it. But for now, just enjoy what's happening, because if we keep playing the way we are playing, I think every week I'm going to dance in bars and pubs wherever I go to see the match. And every week I'm going to high five some random strangers just because I've won the game. So let's just hope that Manchester United can continue this run of form. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon. Let me know what are your suggestions about the videos in the comment section below. Until the next game, take care.